And you'd like to know how much I made this month, huh? You'd like to know how much I made. All right, then I'll tell you. Since you want to know, you're curious. I know you like to get into my business a bit. So I'll open my account and show you how much I made this month. We've reached, guys, the 20th consecutive month of profit with solidity. 20 months in a row. There is no copy trading, at least that I know of, that has a strategy like this that has been printing profit after profit for 20 months. They've told us all sorts of things. Sooner or later you'll crash. It's a Ponzi, it's a scam, etc., etc. The fact is that we're at 20 months, guys, incredible. I've been investing with them for a year, and today I'm opening my account and we're going to see, like, every month how much I'm earning and how much have I earned with this strategy. Guys, below in the description you will find a lot of videos and links to get more information. I also recommend you join our Telegram community dedicated to solidity. We're already over 300 members, most of whom are investors, so it's a great opportunity, especially since next week we'll be having a live session with the investors. So let's do a recap of the month and first take a look at the officially reported data. And then we'll do a recap of my personal account. So guys, copy trading strategy, 2-3% per month, more or less. This return, even a little more. Sometimes we get this every month thanks to this completely passive strategy. You don't need to know how to trade. It's designed by a person with a name and surname, so someone who puts their face out there. It's definitely not something shady without names in a private group where you can't take screenshots. The person in question is always available. Every 10-15 days we have a live session. With the investors in our community, we go to answer, not us, but the trader directly addresses doubts, questions, and concerns. Right now, we have 2 active strategies, one of which is AutoCAD. Of course, we're talking about Forex, guys. So the foreign exchange market, and the other one is GBP/NZD, has seen 20 consecutive months of profit for AutoCAD. This month, we closed again with a nice gain on 1 and 40%. Who has been following me in the other video, you saw that there were some trades that were in drawdown, what is it? When a trade is slightly in the negative or is negative at that moment, but it's not closed yet, so it's an unrealized loss, that's perfectly fine. It's part of the strategy, it's absolutely normal. And in fact, those trades in drawdown have absolutely turned positive. If that doesn't happen, if there are any losses, well, there's still a stop loss at 30% that has never been hit since 2018. As of today, I would say a lot of stuff, and we also have a clear idea of how much we're actually risking. We've closed yet another month in the positive. Soon we'll see the equity line and also how much it is, which is a steady and consecutive 1.40%. Both sudden and consecutive 1.40%. Closed trading operations 14. We have 1 open operation right now with a floating value of 0, so absolutely nothing. And then the second currency, GBP/NZD, which instead gave us a little less up, 0.80%. This month, we closed 13 trading operations. It's a very scalping strategy, and it closed 1 operation less than AutoCAD. Now we have 2 open trades, and we have a bit of floating, so to speak, which is at least 6%, which is already quite exceptional. Because it doesn't happen that often to have such a high floating, so to speak. But as you can see, guys, it's not high at all. If you consider that the maximum floating reached in 2024 was 14%, which is more than double what we have right now. Overall performance this month, we closed with a net. Okay, net why? Because the strategy is completely free, but a portion of your profits goes to the network that is working for you. So you only pay if you make money, and only with the profit share. This is what you have left in your pocket for us. Invested UE. We investors are up 2 and 20% this month, which is a short month, by the way, because we didn't work here during the first days of February. You can see how it was a holiday and so on. Here you can see the 2023-2024 chart, the actual history with the results we've achieved. 2023 was a particularly positive year for AutoCAD warm, and what do you see? It had an average above almost 4%. As of 2020, it was still a great year, with all months closed in the positive. So all of 2023 and all of 2024, we printed profit after profit, and even 2025 closed in the positive. These are the equity lines of the 2 strategies, AutoCAD and GBP/NZD, which, as you can see, are basically a straight line going up. There was just one hiccup this summer here on AutoCAD because due to slippage, one operation closed with a with a small negative of about -2%, something like that, which has been recovered. Think about it, in less than 10 days, that's a lot of stuff, considering that we have a track record of almost 2 years. And what would happen if, unfortunately, what would happen if you were to hit a stop loss? What do I remind you of? It's set at 30% and has never been hit. And the maximum drawdown we had in 2024 was 14%. So guys, if something like that were to happen, something that hasn't happened from 2018 until now, then you simply stop paying the fees. The account is safeguarded because 70% of the account for the strategy remains active, and you move on. As before, you start working again without having to pay any more fees. In fact, Solidity only takes fees if you make a profit. So, in the sea of a stop loss, you would go into recovery, and until the recovery happens, you wouldn't pay any more fees. So the speed would be double. So you understand very well that everything has already been studied and thought out. But fortunately, not only have we never hit it, we haven't even come close. So let's hope it stays that way. I'm really doing very, very well, guys. And now I'll show you what my account looks like. Okay, let's go and see for ourselves. That's the result. I took a screenshot directly from my phone using MetaTrader 4. Just a reminder, if you're interested, you'll find all the links in the description to access and get more information. Join the Telegram channel, guys. If you don't have Telegram, some people write to me, I don't have it. What should I do? Do it. Do it because it's super quick to download. It really takes no time at all, and it's definitely worth it. Guys, because Telegram really gives you the chance to access a lot of interesting groups besides mine. Some are scams, of course, but join mine. And are you sure that it is something concrete and real? So guys, as you can see here, there are of the closed trades, obviously not all of them because a month of trading is tough. This month I made a deposit. So as you can see here, it's 4,000 because I made an additional capital contribution, bringing the account to over 30K. Profit made me 1934 euros. So we're close to 2,000 euros a month with an account of about 30K. Keep in mind that this is not the net, but the gross, in fact, the withdrawal. These are the fees I paid, 928 euros, plus the ones I'll pay when we close GBP NZD as well. About 1,000 euros, basically. So guys, that's out of the 2,000 made. This month, I made 1,000 euros in my pocket, completely passive. Okay. Sorry if it's a bit of a hassle, but the account is working completely autonomously. I could even not check it and just remember at the end of the month, which is more or less what I'm doing to make this video to see how it's going. Solidity, however, is not only this, it is also a strategy that can also be used as a business. So exactly as I'm talking about it. There is the very famous invite a friend that gives you the opportunity to earn additional commissions, which you don't see on this account because I receive them on another separate account where I actually earn commissions. In relation to the network that I'm generating and that I've created, and to other happy investors like me who are using the service, you can do it too. So if you know someone, or if you're interested or would like to work with Solidity and earn a share of the profits, because everything is based on profit sharing, so you only earn if others earn, you too. And this is a bit beautiful, right? Because it's absolutely ethical. So join the Telegram channel. You'll find the section on how to work with Solidity, where we explain everything, and then in the chat you can ask your questions if you want. I assure you that the earnings are great. And since this strategy is really taking off, guys, there's not much to say because the risk-reward ratio is super interesting considering that it's all passive and we've never taken a loss. In short, it's really important to consider it, not just as an investment opportunity, but also as a business. Thank you. All right, guys, we'll see each other again next month. I'll show you at the end of February how things went and how my real account is doing. What more can I tell you, guys? There are many who still don't understand, don't believe it, think it's a Ponzi scheme, and see the rotten side everywhere. I understand that because so many people actually sponsor shit. They do, just to sell you something, they'll sell you anything. But here, really guys, there's a name, there's a surname, Luigi Mattei. I even did an interview with him. If you're curious, go check it out. I'll leave it either here or in the description. Anyway, you can find it on the channel. It's called The Best Trader in Italy because I really think that's true. He's an amazing young guy, now quite famous. We're taking off. Solidity is increasingly becoming a brand, a reality known worldwide, because it's not just in Italy anymore, it's expanding. We're talking about tens of millions involved. We're close to 20, so I'd say this is something serious. Guys, I understand that often you come across, well, they sell you a lot of crap as if it were gold. But here we're not selling you crap for gold. Here we're offering you a real service that works. Of course, like all investments, it has its degree of risk. In this case, the stop loss. But it has never been triggered. Let's hope it continues not to be triggered. But even if it were to hit the stop loss, it's a guarantee of protection for the capital, guys. So I would say that, considering the volatility we've seen recently, in these last few days with Trump, the tariffs, all the news that's been going on, having a floating rate of 6%, I'd say we're more than calm and more than relaxed. Anyway, let me know what you think down below with a nice like, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hello, everyone.